These little girls are getting big. Hi. You getting big? Here is our little strawberry patch. Some of the mulch got washed away with a really bad storm, so I might come over here and sprinkle some more sawdust in it because weeds are trying to ruin my life. That I planted last year, they are starting to produce. That's so exciting. Oh, we got a little one ripening. The kids will be so excited. I know I'm excited. And here's the greenhouse. Oh, I'm so ready to plant all this out and be done with it and put my rug back down in here. These I'm just letting go to seed because I want to build up some of my seed collection and be able to gift to people. But this collard green is getting some nice pods on it. So these will basically dry out and then you'll hear the seeds rattling around inside of it. So it's pretty exciting. That's going to be a lot of seeds. We won't go that far with it. But I don't know what is happening with my tomatoes. These tomatoes were planted maybe a week after these. Both were under the grow lights in the house. Both used the same potting soil. Used the same way to start. I mean, I did the exact same thing. But these are just, they look like a beautiful tomato plant like it should. Mangolds look good. I got Brandywine and White Tomasil and Sungold. They're doing great, but these, I don't know. I'm hoping once I put them in the ground, they'll take off. Maybe they just don't like something about the bottom water tray. These trays are new too. These are the Bootstrap Farmer tray. And I like them because they bottom water and they're reusable. And I feel like they will last a long time. Last year I did all of my tomatoes in soil blocks and they were like this. So I have no idea. I can't even say it's the tray's fault because I've got two growing the exact same way. I literally don't know what. The only thing I can think of is for whatever reason, and it might have been the spot they were in the greenhouse, these aren't holding moisture as much. So these are getting dried out and these are staying pretty damp despite me going longer in between watering them. So my only thought that I can think of is that these were getting too wet and these happened to not be getting too wet and they were able to grow better. So that's the only conclusion I can draw. But if you have any ideas or suggestions as to what I can do, I really hope they take off once they're in the ground. These are doing a little bit better. These are Hungarian heart. They're doing a little bit better. They're a little bit taller. But I don't know. They look really puny. Their stems look really puny. So we'll see. But I've been working hard this week to harden all of this off. And hopefully by the end of the week, I will be putting them in the ground. That will give them about 10 days of going in and out of the greenhouse. Hardening off is probably the one thing I hate doing the most, if we can just be real. It's so time consuming and I have to lug the trays in and out and I have to worry about if it's gonna rain and it's just, I just don't enjoy it. So there you have it. But I cannot afford to buy all of these plants from our local nursery, so I haul trays in and out of the greenhouse multiple times a day, like I'm gonna do right now. on a brighter note, my peppers this year are doing awesome. I mean, come on now. Flowers are looking good. There's some more peppers back there. Basil's looking happy. Celery's looking happy. So it's not all a loss. It's just that tomatoes are one of our, you know, pride and joys as gardeners, and I've got a lot of plans for those tomatoes, so we'll see. I always overseed and overplant because I like to give away plants and I like to be prepared in case something dies or doesn't grow properly. Then I'm not out of my entire crop. So, in other news, we have been catching rabbits in the garden, so that's been fun. I laid out Irish Spring soap and have been spraying it with all of the plants with like a cayenne pepper, garlic solution I found on the Google, and so far I haven't noticed any more damage, so we'll see. Hopefully the plants are able to recover. I've pretty much given up hope that I'm going to have cabbage and broccoli harvest for spring, but since I don't give up easily, I am going to plant again in the fall. And from what I hear, those things do so much better in the fall around here. So I am hopeful that they are going to make it. We've got some cowpeas coming up, and my cucumbers are coming up. More peas. These are beans. So that's exciting. And I've got more cucumbers and beans over here, starting to come up. Kajari melons right here and right here. And my goal is to have them trellis over. Same with the cucumbers down there. Trellis over. An arch kind of a deal. And I still need to do something about these walkways, but all in time. Is looking awesome. And my dill is starting to come up. Parsley is looking good. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have so many collard greens. It's crazy. I wish everything else grew like them. And then my leeks are looking good. You can see them. So there's some wins. Not a whole lot, it feels like, but there's some. You just don't give up. You just gotta keep going and keep picking weeds. So here's a little update on our potato patch.
This is really cool.
Hold on.
This is really cool.
Hold on, let me help your sister. All right, here's our potato
Grace
patch.
must have left, and this is what I wanted to show you. Grace must have left a potato.
Yeah, and look, don't pull it out. It's growing a plant. It looks so good, huh?
I didn't know you could keep these things on top of the soil.
Well, you probably you shouldn't. But it obviously is growing. We are going to hill up some potatoes today. I must say, I had a pretty good idea of putting them here. If I do say so myself. So, my friend and her kiddos are coming over, and we are going to hill up some potatoes. Got the potatoes hilled up. I am just like cranking through this to-do list today. And I'm getting ready to put my plants back in the greenhouse. They've been out here about 4 hours. I am no expert when it comes to hardening plants. And I get that it's important, but I just don't probably do a very good job with it. One thing I need to work on. My work for today is done. That was a lot packed in to one day. I also went ahead and seeded some more zinnia flowers, just direct sowed them in the garden because I don't think you can have too many, but we'll see. I might be regretting this decision when it becomes overcrowded. I don't think it will be. I think it'll work out the way it should. But thank you so much for watching and following along. If you like to see more from our garden and our life here on our homestead, please hit that subscribe button. May the Lord bless and keep you. Until next time.